Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Continuing to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 13. In Chapter 13, we read yesterday how Maharaj Nimi, he didn't want a material body. So the sages prayed for him to get a spiritual body, to live in a spiritual body as an associate of the Supreme Lord, and according to his desire, he would be manifest or not manifest. Rajnimi did not want a material body because he said that's a body which causes suffering, fear, anxiety, distress. So the sages were all right, you live in your spiritual body, free also, not only free of the gross body, but free also of the subtle body. So then going on, Arajaka Bhayam Nirnam
अराजकय भयं नृणाम्
Manyamana Maharshaya
मन्यमानः महर्षयः
Deham Mamuntu Smrni Me
देहं ममन्तु स्मनीहि
Kumara Samajayata.
कुमाराः समजायत.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Thereafter, to save the people from the danger of an unregulated government, the sages churned Maharaj Nimi's material body, from which, as a result, a son was born. Arajaka Bhayam. If the government is unsteady and unregulated, there is danger of fear for the people. At the present moment, this danger always exists because of government by the people. Here we can see that the great sages got a son from Nimi's material body to guide the citizens properly. For such guidance is the duty of a Kshatriya king. A Kshatriya is one who saves the citizens from being injured. In the so-called people's government, there is no trained Kshatriya king. As soon as someone strong accumulates votes, he becomes a minister or president without training from the learned Brahmanas, expert in Shastras. Indeed, we see that in some countries the government changes from party to party, and therefore the men in charge of the government are more eager to protect their position than to see the citizens are happy. The Vedic civilization prefers monarchy. People liked the government of Lord Ramachandra, the government of Maharaj Yudhishthir, and the governments of Maharaj Parikshit, Maharaj Ambarish, and Maharaj Prahlad. There are many instances of excellent government under a monarch. Gradually, the democratic government is becoming unfit for the needs of the people, and therefore some parties are trying to elect a dictator. A dictatorship is the same as monarchy, but without a trained leader. Actually, people will be happy when a trained leader, whether a monarch or a dictator, takes control of the government and rules the people according to the standard regulations of the authorized scriptures. So here because the sages, they were afraid that now, okay, there's no king, so then how to protect the citizens, how to keep the citizens safe. So they churned the body of Maharaj Nimi to get a son so that he can be the king to protect the people. So Prabhupada is pointing out that that's the difference. A Kshatriya king, he would protect the people from harm. Whereas in the present situation in the modern world, we have governments, and then the politicians are more interested in protecting their position rather than protecting the people. You know, the average politician, on an average, very few there may be who are actually working for the people. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Janmana Janaka Sobhut.
जनमना जनकासो
So,
भूत्
Dehastu Videjaha.
वैदेहस्तु विदेशः
Mithilo Mathana Chato.
मिथलो
Mathana
मज्जातो
Chatu
Mithila Yena Nirmita.
मिथिला
Mithila
ये
Yena Nirmitaya.
Because he was born in an unusual way, the son was called Janak. And because he was born from the dead body of his father, he was known as Vaideha. Because he was born from the churning of his father's material body, he was known as Mithila. And because he constructed a city as King Mithila, the city was called Mithila. So why is he being called Janak?
because he was, yeah, you can say.
From his father body.
He's
Because
unusual.
unusual way.
Because he's born in an unusual way. Yeah,
unusual
that's
way.
why.
Okay, okay.
Unusual way. That's why he's called Janak. And
Oh.
why is he called Vaideha?
Because he was born from the dead body of his father.
Yeah, from the dead body of his father, so
Maharaj
he's called
Nimi.
Vaideha. And
Maharaj
Mithila,
Nimi, right? Yeah.
huh?
Maharaj Nimi, na? Right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
from it.
from the body of Mahārāja Nimi. That's right. And why is he being called Mithila?
Because he was born from the churning of his father's material body.
Yeah. And then why is the city called Mithila?
Because he constructed a city and he became that he was known as King Mithila. So the city was called Mithila.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Tasmad Udavasustasya
तस्मात् उदावसूतस्य
Utro Nandivardhana
पुत्रो भूत्रनिवर्धनः
Tata Suketustasyapi
ततो सुकेतु तस्यापि
Devarato Mahipate.
देवरातो महीपते.
To King Parikshit from Mithila came a son named Udavasu. From Udavasu, Nandivardhan. From Nandivardhan, Suketu, and from Suketu, Devara. So these are the generations coming from Mithila. Okay, so is he the same? Is he the same Janak who's the father of Mother Sita?
Actually, because he was called Janak, right? Because of some reason. So, I mean, let's read because the Mithila is there. Mithila is the city where Janak ruled. So,
Mm,
we don't know
yeah,
because Mithila is there. So, maybe like Janak is like, why, like how they have that family name Janak.
yeah.
So, it's something like that. But maybe later we can find one of the king's daughter will be Sita Devi, maybe.
Okay, let's go on. Okay. Right. From Devarat, okay, we have to read this, right? Tasmad Brahadrathastasya
तस्मात्
Mahavirya Sudrit Pita
महावीर्यपिता
Sudrite Drishtaketurvai
सुद्रते दृष्टकेतुः
Haryashvotha Marustata
हर्यश्वस्तुतो वरुततः
From Devrat came a son named Brahadrat, and from Brahadrat a son named Mahavirya, who became the father of Sudriti. The son of Sudriti was known as Drishtaketu, and from Drishtaketu came Haryashva. From Haryashva came a son named Maru. Maro pratipakastasmaj.
Maro pratipakastasmat
Jata kritartho yataha.
jatah kritaratho yatah
Devamidastasya putro.
devamidhastasya putro
Vishrutotha mahadriti.
vishrutotha mahadritihi.
The son of Maru was Pratipak, and the son of Pratipak was Kritarat, and from Kritarat came Devamidha, from Devamidha Vishruta, and from Vishruta Mahadriti. Here, from Haryashva, and then from Mithila came a son named Udvasu, Udvasu Nandivardhan, Suketu, Siketu, Devavrat. Drishtaketu came Haryashva, and from Haryashva came a son named Maru. All right. Okay. So I'm just checking who's the father of King Janak. It said that he's the son of Rishvaro, Rishvaroman of Mithila. His name was Sirdhwaj. Janak was also adopted by all the kings of Videha kingdom, who were descendants of King Nimi. So he is a descendant of King Nimi. And all the kings were called Janak. They're all coming from, because they're coming in an unusual way, right? And Videha is the kingdom. So he is coming in this line of kings. Okay. Vittiratas tatastasman.
Tata kritiratatasthatha tasmat
Maharoma chatatsuta.
maharoma cha tatsutaha
Swarna Roma sutastasya.
swarnaroma sutastasya
Rishva Roma vyajayata.
yasvaroma vyajayatah.
From Mahadriti was born a son named Kritirat. From Kritirat was born Maharoma. From Maharoma came a son named Swarnaroma. And from Swarnaroma came Harshvaroma. Harshvaroma. Tata Sirat Bhajo Jagye.
तथा क्षीरध्वजोऽस्जज्ञे
Yagyartham Karshato Mahim.
यज्ञार्थकर्षतो महीम्
Sita's Shiragrato Jata.
सीता क्षीरास्कृतो जाता
Tasmat Shiradvaja Smitaha.
तस्मात् क्षीरध्वजः स्मृतः
From Reshvaroma came a son named Shiradhwaj, also called Janak. When Shiradhwaj was plowing a field, from the front of his plow, Shira, appeared a daughter named Sita Devi, who later became the wife of Lord Ramachandra. Thus, he was known as Shiradhwaj. So, this is the King Janak, from whom Sita Devi came. His name is actually Shiradhwaj. And he found Sita Devi when he was plowing a field, Shira. Is that okay?
Yeah, clear, right?
Yeah. So Sita Devi is coming in this line. Maharaj Janak is coming in this line of Maharaj Nimi, coming from Ikshvaku. Okay. Kushadhvaj tasya putras,
Kushadhvajastasya putras
tato dharmadvajo nripa,
tatho dharmadvaja nripaha
dharmadvajasya dvau putro,
dharmadvajasya dau putro
kritadvaj mitadvajo.
kritadhvaj mitadvajo.
The son of Shiradhvaj was Kushadhvaj, and the son of Kushadhvaj was King Dharmadhvaj, who had two sons, namely Kritadhvaj and Mitadhvaj. So
So,
these are the sons of Shiradhvaj, whom we call Mahārāja, Kushadhvaj, and then his son is Dharmadhvaj, and their sons. His sons are Kritadhvaj and Mitadhvaj.
but just sorry for the clarification. Like, yeah, this is right, but I think nowhere we have heard that Janak Maharaj had son. Maybe later,
Yeah,
right?
this is what here Sukadev Goswami is saying.
Yeah, so maybe later, like because he had no children and then Sita Devi was born, and maybe later he had sons, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
some kind of something like that, right? Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Yeah. Kritadvajat Keshi Dvajaha
Kritadvajat Keshidvajah
Khandikyastu Mitadvajat
Handikastu Mitadvajat
Kritadvajwa Suto Rajan
Kritadvajo
Atma Vidya Visharada
Atma Vidya Visharadaha
Khandikya Karma Tattvagyo
Handikya
karma tattvagyo
Vita Keshi Dvajadrutaha
Vitaha Keshidvajat
Bhanumamstasya Putro Bhuj
Bhanumamstasya Prabhu
Chatadyumnastu Tatsutaha.
Sadhyumna Tu
Maharaj Parikshit, the son of Kritadwaj, was Keshidwaj, and the son of Mitadwaj was Khandikya. The son of Kritadwaj was expert in spiritual knowledge, and the son of Mitadwaj was expert in Vedic ritualistic ceremonies. Khandikya fled in fear of Keshidwaj. The son of Keshidwaj was Bhanuman, and the son of Bhanuman was Shatadyumna. So there were these two sons, right? Kritadwaj and Mitadwaj. So Kritadwaj had a son Keshidwaj, and Mitadwaj had a son Khandikya. So they are brothers, and then these are the cousins. And Kritadwaj, his son, Keshidwaj, was expert in spiritual knowledge, and Khandikya was expert in Vedic ritualistic ceremonies. So Khandikya fled in fear of Keshidwaj because Keshidwaj was expert in spiritual knowledge. And here Mitadwaj was, I'm sorry, son of Khandikya was expert in Vedic ceremonies, ritualistic ceremonies. Okay, then the son of Keshidwaj was Bhanuman, and the son of Bhanuman was Shatadyumna. Shuchistu tanayastasmat
Suchistu tanaya tasmat
sanadvaja suto bhavat
sanadvajah chito bhavad
urjaketu sanadvaja
urjaketuh sanadvaja
ajotha puruchit sutaha.
ajotha purujitah.
The son of Shatadyumna was named Shuchi. From Shuchi, Sanadvaj was born, and from Sanadvaj came a son named Urjaketu. The son of Urjaketu was Aja, and the son of Aja was Purujit. Arishta name is Tasyapi.
Arishtanemi tasyapi
Shrutayustat Suparshvakaha.
Shrutayu tat parshvakah
Tatas Chitra Ratho Yasya.
Tatah chitrasratho yasya
Shemadir Mithiladipah.
Shemad Mithiladipah.
The son of Puruchit was Arishtanemi, and his son was Shrutayu. Shrutayu begot a son named Suparshvaka, and Suparshvaka begot Chitrarat. The son of Chitrarat was Shemadhi, who became the king of Mithila. So all the dynasty is being said. Tasmat Samarathastasya
Tasmat samarathastasya
Sutta Satyarathastataha
Sutta
Sutta
Satyaratasthataha
satyarathastataha
Asid Upagurustasmat
Asid upaguruh tasmat
Tasmat
Upaguptugni Sambhavaha.
Upaguptogni Sambhavaha.
The son of Shemadhi was Samarat, and his son was Satyarat. The son of Satyarat was Upaguru, and the son of Upaguru was Upagupta, a partial expansion of the fire god. So, partial expansion of Agni Dev is Upagupta. Any comments, questions?
I never knew Sita Devi also came in Vivasvat Manu's lineage. Like I never had any idea also. So
Yeah. Yeah, or that the lineage of Maharaj Nimi is coming like this, churned from his dead body. Yeah?
yeah. Wow, it's amazing.
Okay. So, should we stop here?
Yeah, okay.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare